And welcome everyone. I'm gonna be playing another league with no new cards, Amulet. Hopefully we do a little bit better than the last league. Don't mind the record. No big. Sasquatch Senpai. So many Amulet decks do hot. I mean, we faced Storm twice in the previous league, which I am very surprised about. Why? Why are people playing Storm again all of a sudden? I guess Remand is good. Remand sounds very good against all the Belcher decks for what's worth. I can't really think of another example. Anyway. Famous Speedy Bunkers with the new Omnath. Yeah, I saw Spike trying that deck out earlier today. Seemed not like the way that I would build it, but it definitely looked kind of promising. Also, this hand is great. But just like Reclaimer is pretty bonkers, period. So I guess we have to do this. We bounce here, we play here, and we play Stronghold past the Tron. Hopefully we're playing against Big Tron. Oh, I guess we are playing against Big Tron, and my opponent kept a non-turn 3 card in hand. Imagine playing a deck that's only good at doing one thing and then just not doing the thing that the deck is good at doing. Very confused. Vesuva, Crumbling Vestige, Vesuva here. White. Haste. Attack. Boom. Yes. They just back it in. Yeah, they're dead. They just cannot win. Like I really don't understand why you would ever keep a hand with Tron that doesn't have card on turn 3. Like that's literally what your deck does. Your deck doesn't do anything else well. So I don't know. It's kind of confusing to me when I see people do that. I could probably shave a Pact, and I like shaving a couple of Explorers. Maybe Explorers are just better than I think I actually like Gracer better. But I definitely would hold on to these steerings. This card is so good. So this is a turn 3 Titan. So we can go turn 1 Breeding Pool. Thanks to Castle. Of course, if we find an Amulet, the hand explodes. But... So since there's no real difference between doing either way, I'm gonna choose to go around the way. I'm gonna choose to go with the way that allows me to draw an Amulet. I think we have to do this here. So they're gonna have their Karn, but if we draw an untap land, we can still cast our Titan. Gracer's so much worse than Scout here. So so much worse than Scout. I guess that we can't. I actually punted here. That sucks. Holding on to the Azusa so I can... I was thinking about Azusa there. Alright, so... Is this actually lethal? This might be actually lethal. We have 2 land drops. This is going to be 12 plus... No, it's not actually lethal. I'm 2 off of lethal, yeah. Okay, so since we are off lethal, I'm going to switch gears here. Gotta answer, Karn. You can't get Vesua plus fetch because the lands would enter tapped, so I can't fetch. Because of that, I want to make it less likely for my opponent to have Tron again. Yeah, this is fine. This actually doesn't matter. I'm only playing one Valakut Avedis. You can check out the big list there. What? Like, for real, what? That was a confusing, very, very confusing thing. I've had opponents think that that stops something they could. Yeah, me too. I remember at FNM one time I was playing Amulet and my opponent's playing Boggles and they go turn 1 Grafdigger's Cage and I'm like... this hand is glacially slow. This was faster. It's missing a threat, but it has a lot of things that I like. It has one thing that I don't like, which is the fact that Arboreal Grazer fucking sucks. Oh, just Blade. So they have to have the other thing in hand, the other sword. Hola Iván, ¿qué onda? White Grazer can't let land center a tap, it would be okay. Yeah, that would have been nice. I mean, it would be better, right? My opponent chose to time walk themselves. That's good for us. One, two, three, four, five. It sucks that we had to let Italy West go there. One. I think I'm jamming. Because I can't really let my opponent tap with this, right? Because if they do have the... If we do have the guy, we're super fucked. Remand. Well, that's brutal. Please don't have the sword, 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 please they have the sword. Or are they playing out of the mail and because they're trying to play around choke or boil. That is why. Okay, so we're probably dead here. I don't think we can win anymore. Unless my opponent somehow has nothing. I guess I can top deck exactly Cavern of Souls. Yeah, I can top deck exactly Cavern of Souls. Yeah, I think they're just playing Spike's list. I think they're just playing Spike's list. Alright, Cavern of Souls off the top. One time and we have a shot. Hey Paciani, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Wait, something's going on. I like my opponent tapping mana. Please tap mana. Sweet. Oh man. Alright. Missy to play Amulet Titan. Indeed, I just played some matches a few minutes. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, deck's fun. What can I say? Deck is an absolute delight. Gracer is so bad. You're so bad, Gracer. You're so freaking bad. Oh yeah, Spike. Everybody knows that Spike is just a thief. Just steals everything from Mogarn. Do we have the new Summoning Trap Land? No, we don't. I'm so sad we have this card in our deck. So sad. Yes. Yes, indeed. What do you think of the Vetro release of Fabo? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, the only awkward thing about this hand is the fact that it doesn't develop our mana, which is brutal. They forced. Okay. So we're gonna be developing our mana, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna Sanctuary here. We get to Karn regardless next turn, so we just get to explore. Now if they go for Stoneforge, we just get to Karn them, which is nice. Hello. What do we want? Maybe Ballista? Maybe just get Coding, just put pressure on them. We're probably never going to cast this Coding, but just the presence of this Coding forces my opponent to do stuff in their main phase. So it might look a little bit weird that I'm just doing that there, but that's pretty good. Like, for example, we get to do this now. My opponent kind of has to do something about it. They don't do anything about it. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Now I'm going to destroy it. Yep. That's exactly what I thought. Okay. Try it again. That was a pretty solid hand. Pretty solid hand. This hand is a little bit awkward. I'm gonna ship it. Hand is better, but still bad. I'm gonna keep it on the strength of Karn, and any green source is just really good for us, so bingo. Dovin's Veto. Okay. I'm playing Castle here because I want to play around Spreading Seas, and my opponent showed me both games. I guess they only showed it to me in the first game, never mind, but still. So if they have Spreading Seas, they can seize the Golgari Road Farm, and I cannot castle, and I cannot Titan next turn, which is kind of annoying. Start here, see if my opponent does anything. They don't. I think I'm gonna Karn. Okay, so if they have the sword, this could potentially be a problematic situation. If they don't have a sword, then we're going to be in really good shape. They do have the sword, so we're probably in trouble. Also a bad draw, by the way. Remand again. This is rough. We're not out of it yet. We're still not out of it, but it's getting tough. My opponent's getting to do a lot of stuff with their mana, and we just don't have that luxury. Two mana. Stoneforge. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. Interesting that they, yeah, I was gonna say they should not attack with the Stoneforge because they can flash the sword in and step. They have 3 cards, which I can't really play around. So I think I have to attempt to go for the win, because if I play Karn, I can plus on my I guess I can kind of play around this. Yeah, because we can minus for explosives. Explosives for 0 kill their germ. My opponent cannot re-equip. We'll lose to a million things though, which is the problem with this line. But like we were losing to Cryptic regardless, unless yeah, this is just enough. We could pact for Dryad, play Dryad, whatever. We're not going anywhere, we just don't have enough. No, Titan doesn't save us there. But we could have pacted for Dryad, and that would have saved us. But again, we're losing to anything. But we're also losing to Aether Gust. So I thought it was better to basically run into run into a potential and extra. Like, it's less likely for my opponent to have another copy of the nonsense card they're playing. What is it? Dominus Veto. Than they are to have access to one of their 3 or 4 Aether Gusts. So I'd rather go for the Karn line. The problem, of course, is that it's rough. Sweet. That's probably the best land that they could have played, honestly. Now we can Vesuva item, we have green sources. Well, actually, let's do that. Yeah. So now if I find a Titan or a Susa, we can Titan the next turn. We can't haste, which is unfortunate because we drew our Stronghold, but... Okay, Explore is kind of whatever. That's an awful draw. That's such a bad draw. That sucks. That sucks a lot. That really does suck a lot. So now hasting our Titan is gonna be awkward. Can we even haste our Titan? Well, now we can. What? Wait, can we? Green, green, 4. No, we can't because the Vesuva is in. We drew Vesuva, Stronghold, and that is very, very unlucky. That is very, very unlucky. Feels bad, man. So green, green. These 4 mana. That is 6. We're not gonna be able to haste, so I guess that we can just we want to just transmute. And it's nice because it also gives us an extra green source. Let's get a Summoner's Pact and let's pass the turn. Very unfortunate that we drew all of the cards that didn't matter. We could have, I guess we could have hasted if we had gone for Gruul Turf plus Celestia Sanctuary. Then we're 2 land drops behind, but then we get the back. Yeah, I guess that would have been better. Yeah, I guess that would have been better. I'm regretting my decision now. Yeah, I should have gone for that. Never mind. Sergio, thank you so much for the 17 months with the Prime sub. You know something, or buy the new cards at MTGO. MTG Boxing, give a follow. Had any time yet to play with some new cards from? No, I didn't. But yeah, some of those cards look very nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what am I doing? I'm literally saying 5 and I'm thinking that it's 6 and I forgot to float mana. All right, I'm just stupid. I'm not on it today. I am not on it today. My bad. Sorry, chat. I should not be losing this game like I'm probably going to now. I should not be losing this game like an idiot. I'm just talking to chat and reading chat, and then I'm saying things and I'm not paying attention to what it is that I'm saying in order to win. It feels bad, man. Fortunately, we have an emote for this kind of situations. Extronic and tap it. I don't think that's gonna be good. I don't think that land does anything. I don't think that land does anything better than all the other lands that we're playing, Epically Evil, so I'm not excited about that card at all. I'm excited about the apparition. I posted about it on Twitter, so if you wanna check my later post, you can do it there. I should definitely slow down and think about my lines a little bit more right now. I am kind of doing stuff at random. Unless they have the Anmorigo here, it probably should be enough. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna be enough anyway, but definitely not playing well. So they got nice Helix, K command, curve. That's a new one. Okay, so was I still playing this a Healy? That makes things hella easy. Green, green, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know why they have the cast thing now going on. Seems super weird to me, but it's because of the new flip cards with play versus cast. We still had that going on. Like with Tolaria West, it always gives you the option to play or to transmute. So it's not a new thing. Any new Zendikar card lists? No, I couldn't get my hands on any new cards. I'm keeping an eye though. Keeping an eye on like see if Godbots has new ones, but so far it hasn't had any of the relevant ones. Everything is out of stock. All the cards that I want to try out are not there just yet. Apparition? Is Apparition there? Did it go up in price? Shit, I need every single one of these cards. Yeah, I just saw that it has one apparition. Because I'm gonna try to get it on the side. Gold bots bulk. Somebody's trading. God damn it. Okay, so this hand is gonna be a keep. I really don't know what to do with it though. In terms of what to bottom. Like I don't think I can afford to bottom the steerings, and I definitely can't afford to bottom either one of these. I could bottom the Vesuva and hope to get a final land with this, but I don't think that's the plan. So it probably has to be either Titan or Karn. I think I'm gonna bottom the Karn and hope that I get to Titan mana. A little bit of wishful thinking over here, but at least I don't have ramp on turn 1. Life not gonna matter too much, so we can make sure that we have better mana. Castle is okay. Alright, I can work with Castle. It also allows me to explore on 2, which is nice. Nope. Ren. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good sequence of turns for my opponent over there. Might get egoed here, yeah. Oh, Ashioked. Surprisingly not that bad. I can beat this. Opponent mills themselves. Smart. I probably will have to Karn minus for Tormod script here, unfortunately, because that Udo is going to be a little bit tough to beat. We'll have to find like my Valakut steerings that can find me Valakut would also be nice, I guess. We can Titan next turn, but it doesn't really do anything. We could also Worm Coil off of this Karn. Never mind, we can't. That's kind of fucked up. Which matchup is you guys looking for? Mill, and it has random uses against stuff like Dredge and whatnot. Just random things like that. Doomwake's playing Turn Timber and it does not look pretty. Is he playing it in Amulet? And it's just not working out in the Amulet shell? Is that what you're saying? That was a good draw. So play this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Field of the Dead. Ashiok sheds on every deck I like to play. Yeah, that sounds odd, right? It sheds on every deck I like to play as well. They can't double helix me, so that's why I'm choosing to do this right now. They can get the one that makes me sack, Kaya's Guile. But that means that we exile it, which is nice. So now they're gonna have to find another one of the rats because their verdict is gone. Not hating my spot here. Don't know why they ulted Ren, because they were I don't know. I mean, the Ren ult makes sense if you expect the Ashiok to not die, right? Because the Ren ult represents an answer to the prime time. New mode record minis are weird. I'm not sure. Like, yeah, me neither. But I mean, what can you really do? We're gonna get to draw 2 cards here, which is not nothing. And I cannot do anything about this thing, so. So if they do have access to. Huh. So we 1, 2, 3. Play this, copy this, transmute. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, is that correct? No, I'm short. 1, 2, 3. I counted one thing twice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can YOLO, or I can play this conservatively. I think I'm going to play this conservatively, and I'm just going to strings here. That's an amulet. Dope. So we're just going to get Valakut and Simic Growth here. Gusto. Okay. I definitely want to have it in my hand so I can play around another Ashiok. Oh, maybe that's wrong because I played into K command now. Kind of miss the free version of ammo that run cool. I mean, you could play those versions. You can probably still do okay while playing them. Okay, so let's start there because my opponent has infinite gusts, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's start there. I guess actually no, let's not start there. Because I want to, after I gust, I want to leave the prime time on top. So we're going to transmute first. Summon Respect. Force my opponent to Gust. And next turn I can double Titan. Yorion is kind of a clock, huh? I'm already at 6, so if they find Wait, don't tell me I'm 1 mana short. Am I already 1 mana short here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 mana short. Fuck. I'm 1 mana short. I miscounted. I thought, yeah, I didn't count the fact that I was going to return the land. Oh, that's gross. I lose to so many cards now. So this turn I just have to do double think. It's out of stock. Brutal. Oh. Yeah, this is rough. I actually miscounted. I didn't count the fact that I was gonna be up 1 mana for the turn, right? Ugh, that sucks. Wait, what? Can you folks see me all right? Because Twitch just went crazy on me. What's going on? Twitch, please don't die on me. I'm okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, Magus, you're a hero. Popularized Belcher with just a single tweet. You got Nev. They're just gonna gay command me or something. Yeah, Helix. Alright, we got God. It's okay. Kind of made a mistake there. I made a mistake because if I had held that land, if I had packed it for Dryad, maybe I don't know. It's tough to tell, honestly. Okay. It's a slow keep, but I think it's okay. We're digging towards multiple things. Probably gonna cavern on probably Dryad. We have to play it on one though, because I like to play my amulet. Today results weren't good. It is a bad deck, so I'm not surprised about that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. It's going completely nuts. I don't understand at all what's going on. No, I don't know. Oh no, Twitch, please. Please, hang in there. No, alright, I don't know what's going on. I'll try to fix it later. Anyway. Okay, so I think we're gonna name Dryad here. And I put him all to 5. Okay, so next turn we have Titan, which is pretty good. I don't even know what Demon Souls is. What is that, death penalties? Is that a game? The only game I'm waiting for is for freaking Vampire the Masquerade. Man, that game is so sick. If they have it here, that could be a problem. Fulminator is annoying but fine. Yeah, annoying but fine is the perfect way to describe it. Because we can pack for Azusa. I think. Yeah, we have exactly enough mana to pack for Azusa. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Bounce this. Summoner's Pact. Azusa. Play Azusa. Play this. Bounce. Play this. Probably bounce this thing. Prime time. Yes. Garrison. Stronghold. Let's bounce this. Field green source. There's no way my opponent has. There's no way they have Bloodmoon or something like that. How can anyone not be waiting for Baldur's Gate 3? I honestly did not play that game that much when I was a kid, so the nostalgia factor doesn't quite hit it. Vampire though. That game is sick. Religiously played every game in the Souls franchise. What's the name? Demon Souls. Okay. Waiting for the remaster of Skydream. There's been some good games. I've been playing Speaking of games that hit the spot perfectly in terms of nostalgia, I've been playing the Tony Hawk game, and it has been an absolute delight. Man, those games are just hard to play. We're probably gonna double explore next turn, so we're definitely gonna get punished by drawing an amulet, and I'm gonna be playing out this Border's Garrison here, but seems worth. If you don't like hard games, oh, I do like hard games. It's just awkward, right? Because I remember being a kid and playing, like, making insane combos, like on my first run in Tony Hawk, and now I am playing the game and I'm like, why do I suck? This is not fair. I didn't used to suck when I was a kid, I guess, but now I suck. When did this change? Yeah, I guess that's Titan mana. Probably not gonna matter, because if they have it here, they just have it. There's nothing that we can do. Yeah, GG's Wusa. Well played. Mull to 5 didn't quite get there. Just asking my opponent to show me the win con. Alright, sweet. I think I'm not gonna have Karn in this matchup. I could see maybe Punt wanting Karn in this matchup, but that's not the approach that I'm going to take. I think that I just don't have time to get Karn going, basically. So I'm trying to use steerings to go get Cage earlier in the game. So I don't think I can... Like, the game is gonna, as you see, the game is gonna be decided by turn 3, so... Okay, this hand is actually not bad because we have Valakut. Best draw, probably an amulet. It's a remake and not a remaster. Yeah, I learned that it's actually a difference between both of those. Like, the remaster is basically the same game, just looks nicer, and the remake is actually like a new spin on the deck. Okay, so that's, as usual, that's just an awful, awful, awful draw. Like, such a bad draw. So I am making it so any untapped land gives me Titan mana. Any untapped land gives me Titan mana, and because I have more untapped lands than amulets. The thing is that steerings would also make it, but I still think I have more untapped lands at this point than I have amulets. And untapped land just gives me mana to Valakut my opponent's board, so that's all I really need. But if I top deck exactly amulet, I would win, obviously, but I'm making this choice consciously, you know. Alright, so any untapped land and we win. Sweet. So we can't set up lethal, unfortunately, so I'm just going to Vesuva, Copy, Valakut, and Simic. So 1, 2, 3, face. Even if the Dryad dies, we're still good. That was solid. That was a good draw. Let's do this again. Interesting. Okay. Best draw is an any untap source. Now the best draw is a dismember. Okay. I think I'm gonna explore. Next turn I'm not gonna be able to find Titan regardless, so I'm going to just bounce the bounce line here. So if I find an amulet here, I can actually use that. We did find another bounce line, which is okay. So Graph Reverse Cage, let's go. If this had been a card, we would have lost this game. Now we have a shot. We might still lose. Like if my opponent just has both things in hand, yeah. If they just have both things in hand, it's whatever. Like it doesn't matter. But yeah. Okay. Cool. But it gave us a way better shot than having had access to the con, right? Druid never whiffs. No, they don't really whiff often. I mean, it's a good deck. It's just you can't really beat the prowess decks, which are the most popular decks right now. So you have that downside. Not being able to beat the best thing in the format is a cost, but like there's Laplacian has been doing so insanely well with Druid for the longest time, honestly. He's been dominating with the deck. Yeah, my opponent totally has turned to melee mage. I know, I can feel it already. I can feel it. It's a really strong deck, not many people play. Yeah, I mean, that's why, right? Not many people play it because it's bad against the best deck in the format. Maybe they'll name Asusa? Huh? Name Asusa? Please? Name Dryad? Please? Please? I have no idea what they named. What did they name? Oh my god, this is so bad. They named Dryad. Alright, so that could have been worse. This is so ridiculous, honestly. I have no idea why they chose this color. It really makes you think, who are these people? Why are these people is the more important question. It's such a good poker hand. It is a good poker hand. So we have currently 4 mana. So we play Gracer, we get 2 mana. Yeah, so we have Titan next turn if my opponent doesn't have another one of these. Knave Shakira, I think we'll follow. Remember which color it used to be, whatever it was before they changed. That wasn't. It was just black. Black is pretty legible, as we can see with the text directly under it. Black is pretty legible on this text. It's pretty legible on this text as well. I really don't understand why they would choose such a font. The chosen card. Yeah, exactly, right? That's funny. Dia187 with the tier 1 sub for 17 months. Thank you so much, Dia. Really appreciate the continued support. Sorry. See a lot of humans around. Yeah, it's been upticking. It won a challenge last week, I think. Last weekend. Darker blue. Okay, yeah, whatever it was. They totally have another melee mage. Yep. Opponent. Opponent, why? Oh, really? Okay, we're still fine though. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do a Vesuva, and I'm definitely attacking. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3. We can't trigger field, which sucks. We're 1 land short of triggering field. But it's okay. So we're gonna do Radiant Fountain and I guess Tolaria West. Yeah, I guess that we can't go get Dryad, so this is fine. So if my opponent has Reflector Mage, we die, right? We can't beat Reflector Mage. So that sucks. With 4 walls and opponent raged in comments, he lost to bolts and Dryads and Fire Spot. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Isn't T-West kind of dead? Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? But we don't have explosives in this list, and it doesn't matter, right? If we get to untap, we're gonna win. So, which we're not gonna get to. Brutal. We could have survived that one. It's pretty crazy how bad Gaia's Blessing has been. Being on Howard there would have let us live, right? Not really. It was mostly because we drew this. If we hadn't drawn the Boros Garrison, I would have been able to have one more land type in play. Manapod, thinking about the follow. You do like Karn in this matchup? It's so bad. Like, my opponent's gonna keep Thalia on the I assume. No digas cuando el oponente se equivoca y igualmente. Es parte de Magic. A veces me equivoco yo y le gano igual. I'm gonna keep this. It's a little bit slow, but the Dryad really helps with that, and having access to explosives is cool. Do you think this deck could take advantage of Post of Murasa? No. There's just so many better cards to be playing in your deck. No need to play situational cards. You already don't have enough room to play all the good cards that you want to play. I have played polls in like Titan Shift and decks like that, though. What band do I drum for? Or are you a session musician? I am a session musician, yeah. I have had bands that I have played with in the past, but none of them really exist anymore. You know, enough room for all the cards you really want to play. Tell me about. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, thank you, Manapot. I appreciate it. So we can blow everything up if we want to. It's looking quite tempting. Oh yeah. Even if my opponent has Meddling Mage here, we probably just will withdraw it. Maybe not actually, but that's just too much value to pass up. TCE is Pog, yeah, I know. Two good explosives. Is this the Lord? That's fine. Alright, Meddling Mage, right now. If we had Kong, we could back explosives, they excel, yeah. That's not Meddling Mage. Not Meddling Mage, you say, huh? Not Meddling Mage, you say. Interesting, you should mention that. We can actually haste here. That's fun. Let's go. Vesuva, Valakut. Vesuva gonna copy Crumbling Vestige. Pew pew. If you land Asusa there, you could have played Asusa, right? I was trying to see if because I already had enough mana punt, so I was thinking about holding your land in hand so I could play on the next turn with the Valakut play after I Titan. So I just didn't want to play the Asusa. Though maybe that's just not correct because I could just get Valakut plus bounce. Yeah, maybe. I was trying to think about actually holding a land in hand, but I think I'm gonna present the same. Karn could be okay, but it's just so slow. This is a fine opener. Keep. I could fetch shock, but I think I'm just going to. Oh, never mind. Sweet. I don't need to choose. I'm gonna try to not have two explosives on one this game. We're gonna see if I can get away with that or not. Stocking up on games for deployment and recommendation for PS2, GameCube, and PS1 games. What kind of games do you like, Death Penalties? I definitely have recommendations for PS2 and 1. What is your kind of game? Very open. All right, so on PS2, I am a big fan. Well, I mean that's like a Argentinian kind of thing, but like soccer games. I remember Pro Evolution Soccer is insane. Then Final Fantasy, any Final Fantasy really. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna play Gracier as a jump blocker. Nice. Civic. So next turn we can Ballista for 3, which is nice. Fully I could name with the opponent. They named Dryad again. They just named Dryad. Mercenaries 1, Soul Calibur, Destroy All Humans 1 and 2. Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, that's a good one. Battlefront is fun. Final Fantasy X is very good. Final Fantasy 13 or 12. Which was the first Final Fantasy that you could play on third person? It was like World of Warcraft style. Why are we back on Sunhome? Because it's good. I mean, it's a card that Punt likes to run, and we're running it because I'm playing Punt's list. It's a lame explanation, but that's why. That is the actual reason. Oh no, yeah, the 13 sucks. Yeah, I was talking about 12. I think. Was 12 the one that you play in third person? Also 9. 9 is kind of incredible too. Nine is also kind of amazing. Say 12 with third person. Yeah, but like it plays like the gameplay works in the same way that something like Skyrim or something like that. 12 is the one that's MMO style. Yeah, that's the one that. 10 is a classic. Yeah, 10 is my second favorite Final Fantasy of all time. So, man, this is tough. Because the problem with playing Simic Growth here is that it's putting me behind on my field. I think the Ballista counter is just too valuable. not over Final Fantasy 6. I never played it. Persona games are always good. I tried Persona 4 or 5, and it was weird. I just got stuck. I was playing it on my PS, on my Vita, and I just got stuck. I just couldn't move forward anymore. I was so confused. I don't even know why that happened. But I remember just like not being able to keep moving forward, which was the weirdest thing. I don't think I want to kill this here. Oh, tactics. Tactics is huge. Yeah. Tactics is kind of amazing. Sweet. Good thing that I saved the engineered explosives. Blue, green. I think I'm supposed to kill this noble hierarch now. The NES and SNES Final Fantasies are on Android. Alright, good to know. That's kind of sick. Is this the Lord? Mantis Rider. Okay. So we're gonna have to jump here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Three, 4, 5, 6. Garrison, stronghold. Seems like the only way that I lose here is by just like getting killed by this Mantis Rider. So I'm just gonna get double bounce land here. And I'm just gonna kill the Mantis Rider. Because my opponent has no cards in hand, so also we should probably not die to Dumping Sphere. For 1 mana, there's no way they can grow the Mantis Rider instant speed, so we can let them untap. One. Opponent packs it in. Alright, sweet. Another 3 and 2. Not the best results, but consistent. At least it's consistent. We did lose to Storm twice. Druid, and what was the other thing that we lost to? Shadow, that was it. Yeah, we lost. No, we didn't. We didn't lose to Shadow. No, we beat both Shadow decks actually, which is weird. Yeah. One Blow Bear. Well, welcome. Good thing that Arena is not working. No, we beat. Oh, Blue White Stoneforge. That's what we lost to. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean this deck is always cool, right? Like it's always fine, and it's just so powerful that. What does the meta need to be for Amulet to be unplayable, right? I think IS Blessing is a meme. It kind of feels like it. It feels like we're kind of wasting a cyber slot, and it also is likely. What am I trying to say here? Like it doesn't look like the metagame is moving in that direction, really, even though it's what I would expect to happen. So I have not really seen. We played 10 matches today, and I also saw people streaming yesterday as well, and I didn't see a single mill deck. So maybe that's just not something that people are interested in doing. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I am kind of confused. Like I would expect, like if I were a mill player, like this would be finally my time to shine, right? But it just doesn't quite work out like that, I guess. Yeah, no, for sure. Week 1 metagame. And also, a lot of people are still, myself included, we're all still struggling to get a hold of the cards, so there's a lot of that as well. So, I mean, this is just my very first impressions with this, right? It's not really a thing. But yeah, it's a good list. I mean, you can always count on just Amulet being solid. Karn Amulet, that is. I do like the Cyborg Karn the Great Creator tech, but yeah, we didn't really get to use it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.